first of all, I wanted to say that I'm super excited that all of you guys came out, mainly because...
Yeah, Kayla!
Mainly because I moved to Minneapolis now, and so did Brendan, who's doing this now. Could you guys just give him a round of applause, because he's been working really hard all day. I think we got here at like 1 o'clock, and so we've been here ever since 1 this afternoon, when you guys were probably still sleeping. I mean, I think I slept till like 12:20 and then I came, but my team was working hard before I got here. Yeah, so we moved to Minneapolis. We've been doing a bunch of shows down there. It's been really cool. It was sweet because we had a ton of new bands tonight. Do you guys like the new bands that we brought in? Do you guys like them? Yeah. Okay, cool. You guys should definitely head back there and get some of their stuff because they traveled a really long way, and like we wanted to make this show cheap, like $5 to get in, pre-sale and stuff like that, but it's not going to cover what the bands need to get here just because they traveled from like Nebraska and Minneapolis and Fargo and Grand Forks and all those places. Anyway, so raise your hand if you've never ever been to a Make a Change show, ever. Like, don't be shy, just, dude, raise it high, dude, you can be at school. Oh, there's a lot of you, that's so cool. I'm glad that you guys are here. Raise your hand if you have been to one before, more than 2 of them. That rules. Well, I'm glad that you guys are all here. Something, I guess, for you guys that don't know what we do or whatever, we're Make a Change. It's me, my best friend Sarah. Can you wave your hand quick? Sarah, and then Brendan, who's back in the sound booth. And we've just been doing shows for a super long time, and we love it a lot. But the main reason that we do it is because we want to tell you guys about a guy who saved our life, and his name is Jesus. And I know that a lot of you get uncomfortable when I say that name, whether you're 14 or 22 or 18. I know that some of you are going to get super uncomfortable with that, and that's cool. Because when I was like 14, I was uncomfortable with that. I didn't really think that there was a God who loved me. I kind of knew that he was like a dude in the sky that maybe, you know, cared about me or whatever. But I didn't know that he actually wanted to have a personal relationship with me. And this, I guess, kind of what I wanted to talk about tonight is just like my journey, my spiritual journey, and like where I've come from. Like, I used to be a really broken person. There's a few of you in here tonight who have known me since I was like 13. Actually, a couple of the dudes in the band that played earlier, Don't Miss Out, have known me for a long time. And our really good friend passed away like a super long time ago, and he killed himself. And it was a really hard thing. And after that, I've been going through a bunch of like crap in my high school and like, I don't know, all this crazy stuff. But I just like didn't really feel like anyone cared, you know? Like, has anyone ever felt that way? Because I'm gonna raise my hand and say that like I felt like maybe someone doesn't care about me, or that nobody cares. And I just want to like tell you guys that that's untrue. Because not only is there a God who loves you, but like we all love you too. There's a lot of bands here tonight that do know God and that want you guys to know God and that want you to know that you're loved beyond anything that you can ever imagine. And there's this verse, I'm guessing that most of you know it, like, even if you didn't grow up in a Christian home, you've probably heard it. It says, "For God so loved the world that he gave his only son, that whoever believes in him shall not perish but have eternal life." And then the verse after that says, "He didn't send his son into the world to condemn the world." The word condemns mean like to say like, "What the heck are you doing, boy?" Like that kind of stuff. Condemn, you know? Like, what are you doing? Scolding you. And it says, "He didn't send his son to condemn the world but to save it." And that's something that like when I woke up this morning and I was reading, it's like, oh yeah, read that verse all the time, John 3:16, you know, memorize that one, whatever. But like that's something that hit me so hard, like even just the beginning of that, like for God so loved the world. Like put your name in there. Like for God so loved you. For God so loved you that's why he sent his son. That's why. He didn't send his son into the world to say, "Why are you smoking cigarettes? Why are you drinking? Why are you doing this stuff? Why are you stealing from your parents? Why are you doing that crap?" He didn't send his son to condemn the world, but to save it. And that's something that we get totally messed up as Christians, like we, even as non-Christians, like we get it so messed up, we think like, oh man, that guy in the sky like is just treating me crappy because I just lost my boyfriend, or because I just lost my mom, or because this stuff is going on in my life, or my parents are getting divorced, or whatever. I know there's a girl in here, you guys, who just lost her home from a fire a week ago, and she lost everything. She doesn't have anything left. That's a big deal. That's a hopeless situation. And there needs to be someone who comes in and brings hope into a hopeless situation. And that's what Jesus did. He sent his son into the world not to condemn the world, not to pick on you, not to say that you're a screw-up because you're not, but to save it, to save you, to love you, and to let you know that you're his and that you're chosen and that you're never forgotten about. And if you're in this room and you feel that way, it's untrue. And we want to talk to you about it because that's why we're here. Like, I know that for me, like, I just wanted a place to belong, you know? Like, I didn't feel like I was cared for at my house. I didn't feel like I was cared for when I went and did stuff with different guys. I didn't feel like I was cared for during those times in my life. And I'm sure that some of you can relate with that and know that, like, those things don't satisfy you. Maybe for a while, maybe for a couple of months, those things can satisfy you, but they're not going to eternally satisfy you. And that's what God did. And I know that a lot of you know me or Sarah or Brendan or whatever, and you know that there's something different, and it's called the joy of the Lord. That's what it is. And like I can't like get myself to do a show and not talk about the God who saved me. Because I don't want any of you guys to end up like my friend. I don't want you guys to end up how I did, cutting myself for like 4 years because I didn't know where else to go, going to different dudes' houses or whatever, dating different guys, doing stuff with different guys because I didn't really know what else to do. I don't want that for any of you guys. I don't want the stuff that you guys have been going to satisfy. Like, it's not going to satisfy, I promise. And I'd rather save you from the pain and like talk about a God who saved you or whatever. I don't know if you guys want to come up. I'm almost done, but yeah. So just something that's been on my heart is like I just want you guys to know that like maybe you don't even want to know anything about a God right now, and that's okay. That's cool. I didn't grow up with it, and I was kind of like, that's weird. So, but there is something that we want you to leave this place with more hope than you came with. And so, that's a really big deal to me. Like, I need you guys to leave with more hope than you came with. And, like, there's a ton of people, just come find me or Sarah or Brendan. There's a ton of people around here, you guys that have been working their butts off all day, not because they get paid, not because someone's gonna, like, put their picture in a magazine or do something cool for them or whatever. But because they love you guys and they also want you to know about a God who also saved them. So if you guys could just do me a favor, like before you leave, just come talk to us. Like there's our friend Alex, who, I don't know where Alex is, but he was at a show, there he is. He was at a show, what was it, a couple years ago or something, like 2 years ago maybe, a year ago. And he came up to me after I got done speaking and he was crying because he knew a friend that had been cutting herself and like wanted to commit suicide. And like I'm ticked off about that because I've had enough people in my life commit suicide that I don't want to see that happen anymore, and I don't want to see it happen to any of you guys. And Alex came up to me and we talked, and I was able to help him get to a New Song, which is a church I was going to when I was still in high school here. And now he's like doing super good, and he has the joy of the Lord, you know? And like he has strength, and he has hope now, and his friend has hope now. And like, so I know you guys, if you've been to a Make a Change show, you hear this all the time, you think it's just like blah 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 whatever. Maybe you're a band that's new, you've never played our show, and you guys also think it's like crap or whatever. But for those of you like who want to know more, about a God who loves you, who came to not tell you that you're doing anything wrong, but to tell you that he made you and that he loves you and he doesn't want you to be hurting anymore. Or B, maybe you just want someone to listen, like maybe you just want someone to pray with you, or maybe you just want someone to come and to tell you that there is hope and to stay connected with you and to call you or to have you call them and come and get our phone numbers. Like I would love that. So please just like don't be shy and like don't allow yourself to leave here without talking to one of us, because that's why we do what we do. I just want to see this room leave without any hope. So if you guys could please, like it's not embarrassing. We're all in here, like we're all hurting sometimes. We go through different stuff. We don't know when our house is going to burn down. We don't know when our mom's going to leave our dad, or our dad's going to leave our mom, or when something's going to happen to our sister, or someone in our family has cancer. Like we don't know when that stuff's going to go on. But I just want to tell you about a God who's going to get you through it all. And I can honestly like guarantee that. Like I can 165,000% guarantee that there is a God who loves you and who's real and who wants a relationship with you. Because I wouldn't be here today if it weren't for that. And there's a lot of people in this room that would say the same thing. So just before you leave, like during this song, you guys can stand up, that's cool, whatever. But like just think about where you're at in your life and like think about what you need. Because if it's hope, that's what we have. And we don't want you to leave here without having a hope. So please just come find one of us. Like we want to talk to you about a God who changed our lives. And it's not just something that's for me. It's not just something that's for Sarah. It's for all of us. God sent his son to save the world, to save you guys, to save me, because we need it, because we're hurting. And I know that like through anything I've gone through now, now, I have joy, like I have hope, because there's a God who loves me and who speaks to me and who tells me. So just before you leave, like, and just thinking about this song, like think about where you're at with that. Come talk to one of us, come find one of us. You know what I look like, I'm standing in front of you. So please just come talk to one of us and tell us, like, this is what's going on. I can't handle it anymore, I'm sick of it, I don't want to hide it anymore, I don't want to deal with it. Or maybe you know a friend who's going through something similar, but, so yeah, you guys can stand up. Thanks for listening, I really appreciate it. Please come talk to one of us before you leave.